So here's a copy of the pyramid. Oh, here's a measurement of it. Let's say, for example, this length here is, let's go with like, I don't know, 5. Okay, and this length over here, we can make this 4. Okay, now for this triangle, okay, it's you can see already that I've got 2 measurements that I can use for the base, but I don't quite know what the height is of the pyramid, of the triangle. Okay, so for this triangle here, if I was to actually lay it out, here's your triangle, right? I know that this is 4, but this length here is 5. Now, is that the height of my triangle, guys? It's not the height, no. What's the height of the triangle where it's this height here? I don't actually know it though. Okay. Now, have a look at what I've done. Think back to Pythagoras. What can I do to find this height of the triangle? Yes.
You can make the 4 2 and then
Good.
figure out the side.
Yeah, so you can actually split this in half. So that's going to be 2, that's going to be 2. So if I break this down even further, I can see, okay, that this is 5, sure, but this is 2. So what is this length here? I'll just put question mark. What is that length? Anyone remember the Pythagoras rules? You've got three versions of it, yeah? So if you're looking for C, it's going to be a squared plus b squared. You've got, if you're looking for A, c squared take away b squared. If you're looking for B, c squared take away a squared. Okay? And remember, with any Pythagoras triangle, okay, the longest side is always C, and then these guys can either be A and B. So from this formula, I can see I'm looking for side A. So I'm going to use my A formula. Okay, so that means it's A equals C squared is 5 squared, and B squared is 2 squared. So putting that in my calculator, square root of 5 squared take away 2 squared is equal to 4.58. So that means that this length here for A is 4.58. Now I can find the area of those triangles. So this length here, oops, so the height over here so all the way down here is 4.58. Now I can actually find, and remember this is 4, I can now find the area of the triangles. Now, keeping in mind as well, because there's 4 of them, I can see that there's 4. Okay, oh, I should make this also 4, sorry. This is also 4. Okay, so these are the square-based pyramids. So that's 4. Okay, now that means that now I can find the area of it. Okay, so for the triangles, okay, remember that's 4. That's 4.58. And there's 2 of them. 4, sorry. There's 4 sides, yeah? So side 1, side 2, side 3 in the back, and then side 4 on the side. Remember the area of a triangle. So again, if you're still confused about areas, remember to make reference to this, because this is basically the breakdown of all the areas of all your shapes. So I can see for a triangle, base times height divided by 2. Where did it go? Sorry. Okay, we're here. So base times height divided by 2. So it's B times H divided by 2. And we're timesing it by 4 because there's 4 of them. So that's going to be 4 times 4.58 divided by 2 times by 4 because there's 4 of them.
So 5 just disappears.
Yeah, because you don't really need it. But you do use it to find that missing length. Okay. 4 times 4.58. And then divide that by 2. And then times it by 4. Okay, so that equals 36.64. Okay, that's for all the triangles. Now we add that to, okay, and the bottom side, which is basically just a square, so 4 times 4, yeah? So that'd be a 4 by 4. Okay, so it's going to be length times length, which is 4 times 4, and that equals 16. So adding all that together will equal 52.64. Okay, so that's more or less how we do, okay, your triangular pyramids. So it's really just about finding the area of the triangles where you might need to use a bit of Pythagoras and then adding the area of the square, or it could be a rectangle.
So there isn't really a formula.
It's not really, no. A lot of these shapes, there's not really a formula that you can use.